Let's get you updates on the biggest story that we are tracking. Microsoft Windows users across the world are facing the impact of a major technical issue. They have been staring at a message on their screens called the blue screen of death error. Microsoft Windows users reported on social media that they have been getting this message on the screen that they've been stuck on restart loop due to this error. This outage has impacted several media companies. They've also impacted the banking sector, hospitals, tech companies, airlines, schools, and universities as well. Indian Airlines, SpiceJet, Akasa Airlines, Air India Express have all been impacted due to this outage. Some airlines, in fact, have issued statements saying that because of the outage, check-ins, access to boarding passes have all been impacted. Windows outage issue, in fact, has led to users being locked out of their systems and stuck in the recovery mode. So what caused this outage? According to reports, the issue occurred after the installation of a CrowdStrike update. CrowdStrike is a cybersecurity company that offers cloud-based platform for security. And reports also suggesting that the issues in the Falcon sensor was introduced by an update overnight. Many users, social media users, are touting this as the largest IT outage in the history. CrowdStrike has acknowledged the issue in a recent support page and has stated that the recent crash on Windows are all related to problems with the Falcon in sensor. Their engineering teams are actively working to resolve the issue. We're also learning that London Stock Exchange is affected and emergency services like 911 are facing interruptions as well. In India, Mumbai airports, check-in systems are down for Indigo, Akasa and SpiceJet. And Arunil, in fact, is joining us with more details on what's happening at the airport. Yes, Arunil.
Well, Swati, the question was for me. At present, I'm
absolutely.
reporting from the Mumbai International Airport. You can see some time back we were seeing long queues outside the Mumbai airport. However, now the queues have significantly reduced. We have also accessed visuals from inside wherein web check-ins basically take place. Long queues can be seen at the sites where baggage check-ins and web check-ins happen. The reason for that is web check-ins have been done manually by all the airlines inside. That has been confirmed by the airlines as well. You basically pointed out the reason also that how the cloud services of Microsoft, which basically provides the online services to these airline companies, that has been severely disrupted. Microsoft has given out a statement saying that they are working to mend this issue, to solve this issue at the Mumbai International Airport. We've been trying to speak to passengers as well. They basically say that they have not received any communication from the airlines as yet. But all the airlines basically have put out a statement on their social media saying that passengers have been requested to come an hour early at the airport. The reason for that is manual web check-ins and manual baggage check-ins are taking place at the Mumbai airport. This is not only about Mumbai airport. These are basically, it is in relation to almost all the airports across India. Globally as well, around 80% of
find out what's
the
happening
airports are
at the Delhi airport. Tejshri, were you able to speak to the passengers? What are they saying? They must have been inconvenienced a lot.
Well, yes, let me take you first to what is happening over here inside the Delhi airport. We have entered from Terminal 3 and straight across showing you the visuals. Like when you enter from Terminal 3's gate, that is T3 gate, there, first of all, let us see the check-in services that are all. So, the manual check-in, automatic check-in services that the passengers could have easily done over here. These are closed. It is written under maintenance. Passenger could be seen over here, number one. Now let me walk forward and let us see what is happening over here. So you see here, the system in blue shows again that the system is entirely, slowed down. Not only slowed down, but the system is stopped because of the software. And there is this long queue of people. And try to speak to people who have been waiting since since 2. Just to get their check-in this annually. So, ma'am, please tell your name and tell us that since how long you have been waiting.
Right. There is a glitch, Tejshri, there as well. We'll connect with you again and get those reactions live. For the moment, let's listen to what Rajiv Chandrasekhar, the former IT minister, had to say.
You have handled that ministry in the country. You have handled all these issues all throughout your career. A global outage had happened within Microsoft, and the hospitals, the banks, various systems, airlines have been severely affected by this. What exactly this mean? What could have led to this, sir?
No, so look, I have been in this area for many decades. And I can tell you without the fear of any contradictions, this is the first time I'm experiencing something of this scale and magnitude. We have heard of Twitter going down, we have heard of Facebook going down, we have heard of Google search engine not operating for an occasional few minutes. But to have a platform like Microsoft 365, which is in a lot of ways the pioneer of bringing software to the home, software to enterprises and small businesses. And in a lot of ways, the pioneer of taking these technologies onto the internet. Having the Microsoft 365 platform, which is used by small businesses, individuals and big businesses all over the world, come crashing down like this is certainly a huge disruption to the global economy, to the digital economy of India, to our economy in general. And therefore, there are very significant and serious questions that will be posed to Microsoft and every other platform like this about resilience, about redundancy, about fail-proofness, what caused it, and what is the reason, what are the steps they will take to make sure it never happens again. So there is certainly, this is a very unprecedented event. It's a black swan event in the area of technology. And we are seeing it unfold in front of us, disrupting the lives of many millions of people, businesses all around the country and in the world.
So many major airlines have been grounded. People are not able to reach to their destination. In India also, we see massive queues reported from various airports. The airports are coming out with an advisory. The Microsoft system is being used by various airports and in various sectors. How does it work, and how does this problem will be solved? How do you see this situation as of now?
Look, after the advent of the internet, more and more of these applications, which earlier we used to have on our computer, on our desktop, are now applications that people use via the internet. So nobody installs Microsoft 365 on their computer anymore, excepting the client side of it. So therefore, more and more of our enterprises, big, small, individual companies depend on these type of platforms, these software platforms that in turn are on a cloud somewhere in the world. It need not be in India. It could be hosted on a data center somewhere in the US or in Europe. Now, what caused this problem, we don't know. But it is certainly for a company like Microsoft, because Microsoft is in a lot of ways a pioneer and has earned the trust of companies all around the world for over the last few decades. But certainly this type of an outage and disruption puts the spotlight on platforms that are so big that so many million people depend on it.